So the new AI system, I've mentioned it before. Tommi has been working on a new AI system for quite a while, and it's really in good shape now. Just needs a bit more debugging. The motivation for this new AI was the WolfQuest Saga, where the game will keep going beyond the summer rendezvous site. Your pups will keep growing. In the fall and winter, they'll learn to hunt. In the spring, they'll learn to help out in their own way with the new pups of the year. And so on until they eventually, in most cases, disperse to find or form a pack of their own. Now, to be clear, this is not this is not new AI for all the animals. It's a new version of the old system, and part of that system is a tool to convert all the existing AI into this new system, retaining as much as possible of how it worked before, because mostly we're happy with how it worked before. But looking ahead to the WolfQuest Saga, we wanted a more powerful tool to create the kind of AI behaviors that we want to create for the Saga. So just for comparison, here is the old AI editor. It worked quite well, but Tommi did design it 6 years ago, and we've learned a lot about making AI and what we wanted to do in the Saga. And so the new AI, here's the new editor for it. It's cleaner, it's prettier. Tommi thinks it's prettier. It's got some nice color coding, and it makes it easier and faster to create new animal behaviors. It also makes it easier to create more complicated behaviors, such as interactions between animals, and it has an important new feature for the Saga. The pups now have experience levels. In the old AI, pups were pups and they behaved the same whether they were 4 weeks old, just emerging from the den, or 2 months later at the rendezvous site. Of course, that's not realistic, as we've seen from the fantastic trail cam videos from the Voyagers Wolf Project in northern Minnesota. These young pups, first emerging from the den, are pretty cautious, pretty tentative about looking around this new world, and kind of clumsy. And of course, they develop very quickly over these first couple months, gaining experience and developing new skills. So now, with the new AI system, the pups have 8 experience levels. And as they grow and develop, they'll gain experience and level up. And each new level unlocks new behaviors. So when they first emerge from the den, 4 weeks of age, they're in the clumsy level. And you can see they're rather unsteady on their feet. But they're very curious about the world around them. And so they're exploring and pushing the envelope of their abilities and sometimes of their balance. They gain experience by exploring, playing with each other, venturing out farther and farther from the den. In the summer, the predatory drive kicks in. They'll start stalking and pouncing on toads and whatnot. And in the fall is when this really kicks in. It's when they are really learning to hunt. They're going on hunts, they're observing the adults and yearlings when they're yearlings hunting, and gaining experience from watching, from beginning to participate, helping out with the chase, with the kills, and working their way up through these experience levels on their way to becoming a fully capable young wolf. So I should mention this is an early peek at these XP levels, and I won't be surprised if we iterate on these as we're working on the older pups, but you can see where we're going with this. And we're very excited to dive in and finally start actually creating the older pup behaviors and watching them grow up. So this isn't out yet, but this clumsy phase will be in the next game update, which again won't be for a little while because we've got a bunch of stuff still to do with this new AI, but you will be able to enjoy it before too long. So stay tuned.